Hello, hello. Happy 420. Today is April 20th, 2022. I am JMO Jen, and I'm here to do a strain review for you. Um, I have Granny's Apple Sass number 2. And I have my piece. Hit go live before I cleaned it out. I did have a little bit of strawberry haze today, this morning. If you were watching that, welcome back. Granny's apple sass. What do you think? All right, so this is an interesting strain. It has a unique essence to it that's different, and I think it's the Bisabolo. It has sort of a funk to it that's nice. It's nice. But you do get that sort of appley essence too. It's sort of that crisp greenness, I think. Hold on, let me get this piece cleaned. I love using these glass one hitter tobacco tasters, they used to call them in the old days. It's just a tube of glass and it's pinched at the end. I take one of these bamboo skewers with a paper towel wrapped around it. Of course, I'm going to struggle now because I'm live, right? Eh. All right. So I just take that and I literally go like this, right? And it's clean. Bam. Look how beautiful. No, the other side's not because there's still little ash and stuff. So just twist it around in that side. Oh, look how clean that is. Then you slide the paper towel up a little bit, grab it where it's clean, right underneath the ripped part. Take that dirty part and throw it away. Get rid of it. Bam. Next. Okay, so that was a bonus because I hit live too soon. But we're going to get some of this Granny's Apple Sass. Number 2. What they do is, the reason it's called number 2 is because there were different seeds from the crossover. And so they have different, what they call phenotypes. Don't worry about it. It's just plant stuff. It just means there could be just a tiny variation in percentages from one plant to the other. So, this smells good right out. Wow. Right out the get-go. Here's the thing too. I get these little hydration packs sometimes if a strain is particularly crispy dry. Like, now there's dry from no oils, and that's not this, or there's just a little too dry, it burns too quick. And don't ever stress that your cannabis is dry, because that means there's no moisture in it. I'm not sure. Yikes. I don't know what just happened. Sorry about that. Okay. So don't complain if you get your cannabis and it's sticky but dry. Like, there's no liquid moisture, water moisture in it. That's good. That means if there were any little mold spores, they didn't have time to reproduce, and your cannabis is going to be more clean. Okay. So don't fuss about dry cannabis if it burns up too quick, if it's not the right moisture level. All you have to do is either get a hydration pack, okay, or even easier, take a little slice of carrot, drop it in there, close it up, leave it for 12 hours or so, maybe 24 hours, whatever. Take that out, right? Eat it, whatever, get rid of it, throw it out, throw it in the yard, whatever. And then your cannabis will be rehydrated to the perfect level. You can also use a green leaf. Go outside and get a fresh, not something poisonous, and make sure you take it back out. Make sure it's big enough you can see the difference, right? But like, I have hibiscus here. I take a big hibiscus leaf and I'll put in there. Or if you have a fruit tree, so don't worry. Just make sure you take whatever you put in it out, so you're not smoking some strange plant that you don't know what the effects are, right? Yeah. Anyway, Granny's apple sass. Smells yummy. And I'm a cheater. It's already ground. I'm ready to go. I just stick my little clean one hitter in there and twist it around and load it up. We used to use something called a dugout. and I have one around here. It's in my purse, I think. Anyway, a dugout is just a wooden block that has two carvings in it. One carving is for your cannabis, and the other little drilled hole is for your bat or one hitter. And I used that for ages, but my bat was aluminum because it's sharper on the edge, so it cuts right in and it fills in. Yeah. So I don't use metal, so I will take that. I've had it for like 25 years. A friend of mine actually went into a leather shop, 25 years ago, with this dugout, right? If you know what they are, the wooden dugouts, and it has a little carving on the side. He covered it in black leather for me, and I've had it ever since. I get that appley sort of. I get why they say Granny's apple sass. And I have the this particular batch test, the terpenes. I wanted to pull it up because the total terpene percentages in this strain, in this batch, okay, of this strain is 2.795%. Like, what? That's almost 3%. And you can taste it and feel it all in your mouth and your throat. It's lovely. This one's going to have the transcarophyllene. The beta-myrcene, lemon, they have the limonene, humulene, bisabolol, farnesene, hexahydrothymol, beta-pinene, phenyl alcohol, and alpha-pinene. So this is chock full. Granny's Apple Sass number 2 is just full of luscious terpenes. Like, I literally feel I taste that from one draw. I taste the perfume from the terpenes. You know what I mean? Like, you get that whole essence. And it's really nice. It's not, this is a balance. Oh, and let me pull up. I should have gotten this ready. I'm going to show you how easy it is. I'm going to go on my phone right now. And I go here to Grow Healthy, right? .com. Oh, come on. It really is Grow Healthy. .com, I think. I should have had it pulled up. But even me stumbling around. Okay, so they're having a 420 frenzy today. Anyway, I'm going to go in here and search, look for Granny's. And then it's going to show me Granny's Apple Sass number 1, number 10. Here's number 2. I want a description. And it's actually on sale today. 35% off. Happy 420. $32.50 for a 3.5 gram. This is less than $10 a gram. Listen, Grow Healthy's doing it right. They have top shelf flour for like old school prices. I love them, and I'm not paid by them. They need to pay me. It's all good. I love them anyway. So Granny's Apple Sass number 2 is a hybrid strain created by crossing apple fritter and creamsicle number 4. Cool. Okay. So that makes the number 2 in the name designates this as phenotype number 2. This was grown while the Grow Healthy cultivators were doing something called phenotype testing. And what they'll do is they will create or cross plants. So in other words, if we were talking about hibiscus, they would take a red hibiscus and a yellow hibiscus, and they would pollinate one flower with the other, and they would cross the two and see what color they came up with. And in that, they might come up with 10 different seeds, right? So each of those seeds is a phenotype, right? It's just another slight variation of the strain. Every single plant that grows is going to be unique in itself, just like your fingerprints, just like a snowflake. Every plant's going to be unique to itself a little tiny bit different, maybe in the very small numbers in batch testing. But this strain, I'm just kind of feeling. It feels like there's a calmness to it, definitely calming. It's almost contemplative. Can I say, yeah. Do you know what, like you want to contemplate? This feels like philosophical to me. Just saying. It's nice. It has a different draw. It has a you get that carophyllene. You get that sort of not spicy, but like clovey, not clove. Yeah, sort of clove turpentine. Yeah, you get that. I'm gonna put a little more in my bowl. In my pinch. And it seems like it's doing a good job at breaking up my chest congestion. I smoke cigarettes, and so I've said that before. You guys know coughing is not always. Don't take it as an indication of a rough strain, because I smoke cigarettes, and I've smoked cigarettes for God, since I was 7, so 43 years. I thought it was the grown-up thing to do, like I was the oldest kid and I was always having to help out and all the grown-ups smoke. So why don't I go have a break and smoke a cigarette up in the tree? So I made a little tree house and used to take cigarettes up there. Yeah. Anyway, this has a lot of cool, and I'm pulling up my notes here because I want to talk to you about some of the actual terpenes. This is a very healing strain. It's got you're going to have, well, the transcarophyllene is going to give you that anti-inflammatory, which is great overall, top to bottom. It sort of goes in, and the way that these cannabinoids do that is they sort of lubricate all of the communication lines between all your other parts of your body. So anywhere that there are synapses firing, or it just helps everything. Just helps everything work better together. It helps homeostasis, and it helps achieve balance. That's what homeostasis is your body's way of getting back to normal and health and good, right? We want homeostasis. We want to be, that's balance. It's like your body balance in all the systems, everything working together. And cannabis comes in and helps it all work together. And this particular strain, Granny's Apple Sass #2, looking at the terpenes that it has and feeling the effects it has, this is awesome. This is a really nice strain. It's balanced. It's going to be great for daytime use. It's not going to slow you down too much. I do feel if you're really stressed, you're just tense and tight, and you're just this, I feel like it would just kind of calm the center. Just like, okay, we're good. But that first of all, the transcarophyllene, which is high in this strain, it's going to be anti-inflammatory. It's going to get rid of pain on my back, and I stress my back all the time. I'm always being mean to my back. Ooh, that's better. Getting in the right, like not sitting in the right position. I slump and slouch. So I get a lot of lower back strain at my age. It's just like, and this actually helps it. You're going to have linalool in here, which is like a kind of a florally magnolia honeysuckle kind of, is that the lavender one? Yeah. It's going to be very calming. That's what that inner kind of stress is. The limonene, though, it's that bright stress relief. So it's going to be very focusing, right? So you're brightened up. It relieves the stress, but you're focused, so you don't lose clarity. Fentanyl alcohol is an interesting one in this one. And if you have issues with your lungs, look for strains with fentanyl alcohol. It's with an F, FEN CHYL, fentyl alcohol. It's going to be that bitter, pithy part of the lime. And this is a great medicine. It's a bronchodilator. In other words, all the tubes in your lungs just get a little bigger. And so you can breathe better. It breaks it. And when that happens, it can tend to break up any mucus or blockage. It makes it easier to expel it, especially if you use drinking a lot of water and staying hydrated. Eucalyptus essential oil also helps with this. So you could take some eucalyptus and just like maybe dab a little on your chest here so that the aromas come up and you smell it. Don't put it with your cannabis, just saying. You could dab a little eucalyptus here. So, but that fentyl alcohol is also oxidant. It has anti-acne. So all kinds of good for that. That's a good strain. This has farnesene in it. The farnesene is what gives it that green apple. That's why it's Granny's apple sass. So it's got kind of that apple taste. And it's that sort of tart part of the apple taste. It's sort of, I'm going to say like in the back and at the top of your mouth, or like in that area, like of your sensory. Yeah. Um, and that one is anti-inflammatory as well, just like the caryophyllene. And I said that wrong the first time. It's caryophyllene, transcaryophyllene. Anyway, this farnesene is anti-inflammatory. This one also is tumor inhibiting. It slows down those cells from reproducing so fast. And so it stops that, slows or stops that tumor growth. It's calming. And it's also anti-spasm, so it can be helpful for like twitches, seizure type situations, just to kind of keep everything cool. The alpha pinene, that's another one that's going to be energy and focus. I love alpha pinene. If you're looking for daytime, look for something with pinene. It's going to give you that pop of focus, energy. Yeah. And then the alpha humulene in this as well. It has humulene. It's going to be very calming. That's that really deep sort of overall, almost like if I really wanted to go take a nap, I could. I don't want to, but if I wanted to, I could lay down and be still and chill, right? This is an amazing balance. I love this strain. I love this strain. Grow healthy. You guys are doing it right. If y'all need any help testing these phenotypes just for like sounding board feedback, let me know. I'd be excited to do it. Mm. You get such a blend. There's not really like really one. They blend really well. Everything. There's a little citrus, there's a little floral, different notes of floral. There's, yeah, that herbal. You get the apple. It's very nice. This is a very nice strain, you guys. I definitely think you should check it out and keep up the good work over there. Grow healthy. You guys are growing it right. It's also very clean. I have multiple chemical sensitivity and am sensitive to everything. And I have never had a problem with a strain from Grow Healthy at all. Nothing. The only issue I have ever personally had when using cannabis with Grow Healthy, which was a good thing because I found a terpene that isn't so good for me. And I'm not going to say what it is because I don't want to influence anybody. You guys look at your own terpenes and your own terpene profiles. Everyone's different. Maybe the strains I don't like, you might like if you don't like the ones I like, right? I don't know. Anyway, pay attention to the names of the strains. It's kind of fun. They usually will name them something like the other strains. Like, in other words, they took Star Dog and Durban Poison. They made Durban Dog, right? Or Durban and Star Dog, and they made it Durban Dog. So there's usually a blend. Or Good Medicine was Star Dog, was Good Dog, another great strain. Anyway, this is a great balance. It's great for daytime use. I do have sort of that, a little bit of that eye heaviness feeling, but it's more like chill. See, I think I could have good conversations with people and not talk over them with this strain, which that's one of my, that's why I'm here talking to you with no guests, because I'm just kidding. All right. Anyway, if you would like to join and collaborate, let me know. I can send you a link. You can come on here. We can do a little share window and be side by side having a conversation, whatever. If you do like these strain reviews, please follow and hit that bell so that you know when I'm going live. And also share it if you know of anybody who might be interested. Anyway, happy 420, you guys. Granny's apple sass. Granny's apple sass. This is phenotype number 2. I like this strain. It's my cheeks hurt. I'm happy. Happy girl. Yes, I am she, her. I have short buzzed hair because I'm practical. And I live in hot, humid Florida. So I don't mean to offend anybody. Yeah, anyway, you guys, peace. You're a spiritual being having a physical experience. Don't forget that. See you next time.